Hello, this is the Little Spy here. Joining me is
Boozle.
former
Yeah,
captain
Chad
former captain of Absolute Zero. So, yeah, there's been some controversy with these teams. Could you tell us about some of the players, Bamboozled, some of the star people on both these teams?
Mirai Saints, I know that Ghost 75, he has a pretty good tank with him. Fancy Bunny, very nice hit scan player. Should be an interesting series.
I know you had some adversity with the Nexus people. Do you feel like you still feel that negativity towards them, or do you feel like...
Bro, so chill.
Sure, that's good, yeah. Hopefully you guys can enjoy this casting session. It's our first time, we're basically losing our casting virginity here, so, hopefully you guys can be entertained whilst we do so. Anything you'd like to add, Bamboo?
In this series, Nexus and Mirai with pretty strong teams. I think that Nexus may have edge here, their coordination and also their performance within the rest of the tournament so far. No.
That's well said, yeah. There's only one player I know in these two teams, and that's Lelia from Nexus, and from my experience with playing her, she's kind of nasty on the sticks on the support role, so I'm expecting to see some good shit happening. Yeah. As you guys can see, this is really awkward for us. We don't really know how to fill in the empty blanks, but as soon as it gets down to the gameplay, it's gonna be a lot more lively. Here, you can see the team, what they're gonna be running. The famous Lucio Moira comp. How do you think they're gonna fare with this composition, Bamboozled?
I reckon Neo will definitely take advantage from the speed boost a lot. The charge he probably will get. I see Bunny can hit some shots, get some picks. Navy, they're tracking up as well. Moira, she has good mobility, but yeah, where it goes.
I definitely think the soldier could be swapped out for something a bit more mobile, but I'm interested to see what they could do with this composition. I personally would be, if I had Bamboozled on my team, I'd instantly be running that Genji. Maybe not with his nerfs, but it is what it is. So, do you know Fancy Bunny's playstyle? What could you say about... Oh, never mind, we move on.
Mirai 75 on the Doomfist. Some big here.
Zoro on the Genji. I know when the league started, he was getting compared to your Genji. What do you think about those accusations?
I definitely think Zoro is definitely a really good Genji. Yeah, Symmetra and Baptiste in this team, I don't see how they fit very well with this composition.
Yeah, this is quite an off-meta composition. I feel like this would be really interesting to see. I reckon if they have some good coordination and team play, they could go quite far. But I don't know. I'm not really seeing much confidence with this team lineup personally.
That definitely the coordination has to be out there with the Doomfist and Genji.
The Lucio speed boost, going ham. Maybe we can see some Baptiste picks from Usagi. There you go. You can see the map selection. Lijiang Tower. What a map! This will definitely.
The map. I can see how Mirai's position can work.
Yeah, there's the Symmetra TPing in, the Genji going bow bash. And the Baptiste for the immortalities and the saving. Here you can see the beautiful scenery in Lijiang Tower. Very captivating, as I must say. And you guys have probably seen this hundreds of times, but it's a nice cinematic to enter on. That's all I can say. You can see all the buildings, all that. Beautiful. Aren't I right, Bamboozle?
Yeah, man, this is definitely a beautiful map.
Yeah. not the best to play on. Here you can see the enemy team warming up in the spawn.
Me
It
too.
looks the Nexus team. Same thing. But yeah, nah, you know, the game's about to start. You know, hopefully we can see some good action, good kill.
It looks like
Oh,
we're in night market so far. No, gardens. Never mind.
night market. You're silly. Oh, that's some nice
Oh,
tracking by
Mirai
me.
took point control first.
No surprises there.
Nexus played this.
So
Tali's
early
already
picks
out,
for
so-
him, or yeah, Tara's getting taken out.
Lady's down. Help Wilson.
Okay, they're trading one to one. The
Nexus have the
tracking's not the
advantage
most
here 'cause
ideal. Not much charge to be fair, but fancy Bunny coming in with
Overall.
a pick. Yeah.
Yeah, so as soon as the Doomfist got picked, it was pretty much over for Mirai in that fight.
Yeah, fancy Bunny with a carry there, 100%. I definitely do feel like they switch into the Zarya, to the Soldiers. Quite smart picks early on.
Couldn't have Genji though. See how they can Genji to their advantage, yeah.
Yeah, Genji with the speed, Moira. I'm not too sure how the Genji could really get picks here. You know, I can see some like blow damage, but yeah, he's instantly pushed away from the disengage.
Just coming along the right here. Just coming in for the flank right now. What we can do. Immortality is out again for Mirai.
Yeah. Well, Zoro with the
Oh,
early
no.
pick. Okay.
Mirai
Goes
on
back
one
that
up still.
up.
Get the
Well,
pick on
that's
it.
a good Moira ult. Keeping them up alive.
It's still winnable for Nexus here.
It's still winnable for both sides, you know. It's an even fight.
Zarya is down.
Immor's on again. These Immors are going quite fast. Nice tracking.
I think Soldier up, to be honest.
Oh, that's a waste in my opinion. All by himself, Soldier ult. I don't know.
If he's gonna make a switch.
Possibly. There's no switch.
Okay.
Interesting. Zoro seems to have his blade. Yeah, something nice to go with that. You know, possibly engage with the lead.
If Fizz can get the bubble off, then maybe he can get something off.
Yeah,
Beef
Zoro
inside
with
of
that.
Nexus. Be careful. Very good
They're
pick
right
on
looking
Valkyrie.
strong.
They're not dealing with the soldier in the backline. This is...
Mm.
Yeah, Mirai just clean up now.
Yeah, it's 97% for one team fight, and it's practically all over. So Mirai's gonna have to be quite clinical here.
The one mistake by Mirai and it could all be over in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, one easy pick. Nexus has 4 ults.
The big grab for both sides. He only has PPS.
Genji ult. Bubble.
Fortunate, unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay, very safe now, they've lost 2.
Soldier
Whoa.
running in. Yeah. Oh, nice helix.
Very clean
Overall,
fight.
nice
There's
retake.
no casualties, yeah.
Yeah, really nice. I don't think Mirai could have played that maybe a bit smarter. I feel like the grab engage was a bit early, but I don't know.
Maybe play point, but
Yeah. Switching to Orisa, okay. I'm assuming this is gonna be night market with Orisas.
Take control center maybe.
Could be. Yeah, that's control center. I think from the outside looking in. The team's vibing in spawn. What do you think of the performance of either side thus far then?
So far, Nexus are playing very well together, coordinated, but they're not keeping an eye on their backline. Fallen's just able to get in there. Do what you do best.
Yeah.
So will we control center there? Fallen has gone into Junkrat as well.
Junkrat, we already know how you feel about Junkrat, Bamboo.
Yeah. Amazing character.
Yeah, quite slow of an engage. Ooh, nice pick.
He's already got a pick here.
Yeah. the Junkrat spam could get some people, right?
Yep, there's one.
Yeah, okay, up
Fight for
to...
Mirai.
Yeah.
He said not overextend here.
Yeah,
If they get picked, then this would be good fight.
good backup from Nexus. Some teams right there would have tried to engage, maybe got picked off, but nice disengage in my opinion.
I'm close here to the tire. This own match actually. No, Usagi has 84 to window, so
Yeah, window could
be careful.
especially with the junk mine.
Yeah.
Zoro
When he's done.
Zoro getting these nice early pairs, just doesn't engage.
Zoro is really good at guaranteeing that team fight win.
Oh, okay, that's position.
Let's fool him there.
Yeah. Good engagement. Is he potentially gonna ult or?
Go cancel.
Yeah.
We've got another pick on the fancy bunny.
Oh,
What a blade.
Oh, denied by that.
He's just a fade.
Yeah, still a really good blade. They're having point control, already on 53%.
So far, Mirai cleaning up Nexus, man. Zoro is hammering the Genji.
Yeah, it's just
He does get
domination.
picked off at the end, though.
Oh, yeah.
He does want to be careful here. He doesn't want to be picked early.
Yeah, the Genji picks are definitely going really strong.
Fallen. That again.
Yeah, also they can picked off.
I see Bonnie popping that overclock. Not finding anything so far. This kills a Layla with his ult.
Yeah,
Just engaging with beat.
oh, that was some unfortunate shots on the immortality. It finally goes down.
Zoro
though.
getting 2 again.
Some reason you may have some competition on the Genji.
So I might have to rejoin the league.
Zoro really popping. Oh, that was a really good run for Zoro.
Big clean round, yeah. Mirai Saints 100%, Nexus 0.
Yeah, big turnaround. I definitely feel like that's gonna push that confidence down and could cause an upset in the third round potentially.
Yeah.
The
Ooh.
duo Ryan setup.
Already shows a very promising future for the series.
It does indeed. Nice back and forth. I definitely feel like, you know, apart from Zoro's pick, you know, Mirai was looking quite good there. It's just Team Nexus just torn apart.
Yeah.
Not able to
We're
do
sticking with
it.
the Genji, we're falling going over to the Symmetra here. Night Market.
Yeah, they've got the Symmetra rush, both with Lucio's. Be interesting to see who gets there first. This might get quite messy here. Both teams trying to TP.
Oh, that Nexus might have the edge here because they have a shield. Ooh, if he goes down early. Immortality already.
Yeah. Just
8 round for Leo.
insane. I was gonna comment that I thought that late teleport was gonna be a liability, but it actually turned out really strong. Just jumps in. Just wow.
She's come back from spawn now. I'm not sure if she's made it back to the team though.
They're on a Reaper though. I'm not too sure of the Reaper pick against this composition.
Reaper May, that's a pretty good rush comp.
Yeah.
Well, the Ghost is a main tank for him.
Oh, that wall a bit far away, but Fancy Bunny getting another pick, maybe two.
Immortality for Mirai.
Yeah, Mirai's
just
cleaned.
out for the DPS of Team Nexus.
Oh, yeah, Nexus popping up. You know, you've spoken about Fancy Bunny. Have you ever like engaged with Navy? What do you think of Navy's performance thus far then?
Personally, I've never seen Navy play, but so far he's looking pretty good.
Pretty promising, especially on the Symmetra. Haven't really been able to see his tracking, but oh, what a
Big shot there.
questionable pin, and yeah, just bog standard cleanup. What do you think the Mirai tank could do there? You know, as a former Ryan Hart one trick What do you think he could have done there instead to prevent that potential play?
I know Ghost likes his flashy plays, so my thought would have been to put a pin cancel it, but I guess don't think that, to be honest. That's a very good wall. Managed to get the
Yeah, Nano denies them, bro. That's a really nice Nano timing. Yeah. This is the right
Again.
thing.
Neo having fun.
Oh, Neo just...
William
yeah.
does get Valkyrie there. Could prove effective in the next fight. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if they're gonna be able to touch.
Yeah. Oh,
Does get touched on the side there.
yeah. It's a Lucio player, so Lucio player gets back fast.
Big shatter by Neo.
Nice pick.
Doesn't the point. Does get later though. Get big blossom.
Oh, big
Team is down
recall.
for Team Nexus. This is looking very winnable for Mirai Saints actually.
Yeah, they really turned it around. Questionable.
He's coming back though. Or it goes versus him. Oh, Lucio's back now.
Yeah, easy clean up. One more person left.
Mirai still want to keep this going. Fancy Bunny's down.
He's down. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You could have popped the beat there possibly.
Really close fight. Either team gets the target focus back in here then.
Yeah, it
Or
could still go
everybody could
either
be.
way. It's just a scramble. The right managed to get the point, but
The flip has come through. Buggy goes down.
Fancy Bunny
The
with
beef,
another
right.
pick. Constant with the kill.
They have to deal with the surgeon here.
Oh, nice.
Bunny does go down. Mirai managed to push this up. It looks like there's only 2 on point for Nexus now. 1.
Mines coming out. Questionable mines against 2 players, but you know, with the ult economy, I reckon he could get it back quite fast.
This next fight, they're gonna have blossoms. Nexus do
Yeah.
have wall, overclock, mine. They have 4 of those ready to go.
Yeah, Mirai used to fire a lot of ultimates to get
Yeah.
that engage.
This will be a hard fight for Mirai to win here.
Yeah, especially if all the ults get. Oh, nice
Very
wall.
nice wall
Yeah.
to play with the Fancy Bunny with that ult. Effie does go down by mines. Fancy Bunny again getting 2 kills.
Yeah, just every fight.
Kills.
Clinical.
Yeah, that fight, that map gives Team Nexus.
2-1 to Team Nexus. Overall, I think decent performance from both teams. I just feel like Mirai couldn't engage quite effectively enough on that last map.
Yeah. Target focus is also. It's not. It wasn't the strongest that game. And
Yeah,
just
getting
everywhere.
picked off.
Think I'd ever let you down? It really was.
guys, welcome back after the break. This map was went very well for Nexus, but overall they did take the map.
Yeah, we see certain substitutions. We got Basil coming in. You know, I've heard some good things around the block about Mr. Basil himself. So I'm interested to see if the hype really is worth it. Here we're gonna have a hybrid map, I believe. Kings, bro.
Nice map.
What a map. Bam, you're gonna have to bring out your A game for this one. It's your favorite map, Margaret.
I suspect that both teams will run a Ryan, especially with Go 75 and Neo being to be very good line players.
Well, we just saw them on Zara. So I think we'll be playing Zara. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it describes the map. Quite interesting. Mirai Saints have 1-0 on this map. Would have expected some more games on this map, to be honest, man. It's a fan favorite. You have the beautiful scenery of Kings Row again. What can you say? Britain does not look like this ever. So,
They're great.
just some weird.
Go to Central London. Close enough.
Ghost 75 is on the Reinhardt, but Neo sticking with the Zarya.
See Zoro and May and Cowboy and the Reaper now.
Yeah, on attack that's interesting. I wonder what they can pull off with them. What the
Yes.
team is.
Actually-
Okay.
Nah, this is a bait. It's a bait.
It's a bit okay. Trolling the casters, we see you Ghost 75. Already low. Oh, nice wall. Potential.
Nice rule. They pushed
Nice
this
move.
correctly then. 75
Yeah.
kind of far behind this team right now.
I think they go fast left. Yeah, okay. Yeah, good.
So the targets properly.
Yeah, he's getting down really low
Really
already.
good there.
Yeah. I would have
Very
personally.
scruffy in this website here.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Very split right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Few of them are going right, few of them going left.
I definitely think that was a communication error. I reckon after that mid wall, going onto the point potentially with it free wide open. I think maybe 1 or 2 players were there, but yeah, doubt they could have just overwhelmed them. But, yeah. You see that high,
Damage output from Team Nexus is overwhelming to Mirai right now.
yeah, high charge Zarya.
Very aggressive here.
Yeah,
Good
okay,
nano.
swinging.
Very nice. Nice push.
Yeah. Easy, quick, well done. Definitely think they could have done it a bit faster, but still a really nice
One
push.
thing I noticed between these two fights is that if Mirai don't have like ults, then they have struggle coordinating and just walking forward.
Yeah, I definitely do feel like that is a really good point. I wonder what they can do with the May here. Definitely blocking off the side boost possibly. Yeah. Maybe even blocking the grab. Grab will definitely have to be.
Might be huge, yeah.
Oh,
Very big blizzard by Zoro. Very nice shot to the Ghost as well. Backline. Nice fires.
yeah. I definitely feel like the Reinhardt ult maybe was a bit of a waste there. You know, I like the flashy play, but only getting 1 player there, it could have been cleaned up.
Well, they still have. They're getting close to Blossom, close to another Nano as well. Nexus, the 4 ults here.
Yeah,
this
Nexus
fight
top
plays out.
E proved ineffective. To be honest, I didn't even notice. So, a little engagement it gave.
Cowboy here can get that Blossom.
Yeah, and
Easy fight here.
swinging.
Right,
Nice
a very
one.
big move on that from Zoro.
That was a
Some grab
huge
judgments.
grab. Yeah, they tried to combo there.
Yeah, the grab
Zoro.
is dies though. Still with Basil. Still winnable for Mirai.
Yeah, getting out
Yeah,
big.
smart.
Nice window to be fair, good damage, but they just don't go for that Ana, and she can just keep everyone alive. Reap with the block.
Blossom, big
And a nice
blossom
shot.
shatter. Nice combo.
Very nice combo. They're very quick on their time. They're really, you know, after that last round, last game, you know, where they didn't really get much initiative, they're really playing aggressive here.
It's 30. Good time back from Mirai right now.
I definitely feel
well,
like,
60% of Maple is it, right?
yeah, I definitely feel like Nexus isn't adapting enough, though. They're falling for the same trick 3 times already. I definitely feel like maybe a different composition, but
Fancy Bunny gets 2 straight away.
yeah,
Just
what
to
a
disengage quick. Got the
Yeah.
tactical reset. Bunny with a 4K again.
basically a 5k. Ghost 75 didn't do that stealthless play. Oh, again, home run.
80%
What?
mana.
Yeah, both from the Reinhardt as well.
They
We've
do have
got-
the advantage in Shatter right now though.
Yeah, we've got to see a 360 shatter like Ghost.
Oh yeah, I'm looking for that.
Will actually play. Whoa, oh, the way.
Oh,
Here we get the kill.
pretty still dies though. Nice
Yeah, Reddit
sleep by.
is doing there. That was a bit interesting.
Oh wait, no, sadly.
Whoa.
Very big Shatter line here.
Yeah. And another tactical reset.
Tactical reset, nice.
This must be really hurting their mental after a very quick and instructive attack. They're just being held here quite.
Just need to get a
stuck.
good volley of rolls. All combo. Got that Nano Ryan next fight. That May Blizzard.
Yeah, I
Easy
definitely feel
20
like if the Blizzard doesn't go well, I definitely feel like the May switch could be quite a good alternative.
You can definitely work here with Zoro, especially.
Grouping up for speed, okay. Just a barrel.
Very good focus on the Ana. Be careful of the fancy bunny Jedi there. Good close kill onto Zoro.
Interesting idea. I just don't think the execution was good enough on that Deadeye, unfortunately. But to try
For
stuff.
the last
than
fight
more.
territory here. To pause for Team Nexus.
Yeah. Neo could possibly get a shot at here. You know, it'd be interesting to see if Ghost can land his. You know, potentially a block and a few swings, and this could really turn around.
It's backing off there, can't say. That's a very big anti by Layla.
Very good wall as well. Ghost was swinging. Oh, Ghost.
Very nice
good
pin.
swing as well.
Just clean up on right now. See if Layla can manage to get that nano out. Can't. Unfortunate.
Interesting
Yeah,
round.
very good round.
Yeah, as soon as they got their momentum there, I feel like they really bossed it. They, unfortunately, they just got stuck on that stage for about 2.5 minutes. But
Yeah.
as soon as they got
One minute
through,
free in a time bank.
yeah, smooth sailing. King's Row, potentially, a map that goes to 3-3 quite often. Could you see that happening here in this matchup?
Like, with the level that both of these lines are at, like, yeah, maybe they could. Although Neo doesn't have that speed boost from the Lucio, so all that goes for Nexus on attack.
Yeah, they do have that damage boost though, so potentially, the fancy bunny pocket or, even a few Reinhardt swings with the damage boost, and the shatter will be generated a lot quicker, and that could turn the first team fight upside down.
Well, Valkyrie's on the Kirika now instead of Baptiste.
Kiriko's really
Bunny's
good with a
on there.
Reinhardt. I'm not sure if Kiriko Mercy's the optimal setup for a Reinhardt though, but it'd be interesting.
Say
to
like Kiriko Lucio, Kiriko Ana maybe.
Yeah, Kiriko. Oh, no, okay, back to the Baptiste. See, they just keep on having us guessing.
5, 4, 3,
And never let them know your next move.
Exactly. Okay, cool. Nice going out of spawn.
Both DPS are gonna take high ground there. They're gonna push forward. Mirai Saints are giving them space here.
Yeah, Mirai
Point.
is pretty far back. Interesting to the side. That's
Maybe he's
a
taking
lot.
high ground now. Very big position for maybe.
Yeah, but Anna's just oblivious. Oh, that wasn't the best execution.
Close call to
Already 60 on the ult though from the Ash. That damage boost is proven to be really
yeah, there. Get ball very fast here.
Yeah, ooh.
Fancy play.
Yeah.
Just only big here. Nice.
Huge wall though, okay.
Yeah, just get picked off.
Yeah, one pick on each side. Okay, nice. Advantageous. Yeah,
Take
Mirai.
this fight. Team Nexus are backing off.
Yeah. The damage boost is definitely paying off. Ob's nearly already under tank. The Mercy ult's nearly there. A quick
Really
engage.
taking space above their tank here. Leo's back now.
Yeah, I reckon Bob here, and you know, with the team engaging, and could be like a huge pick.
Yo.
Bob gets launched out off the point. You see a nano here on the ghost. Has the shatter ready. Is he gonna slam the hammer? Yes, he does. Gonna get 3 members of Team Nexus here. And they are slowly trying to turn the tides around. Halo over there getting pretty low on the Mei wall. Zoro cannot connect with the shots. I guess he's gonna get resurrected. The Valkyrie's gonna go down. The shatter comes out by Neo. And Death wasn't hit by Cowboy. Again, this team fight is all over the place. Neo is eventually gonna fall. Mirai Saints are gonna hold. Very, very scrappy fight with a lot of ults being used. The sound barrier was used by Basu. And not many used by Team Nexus other than the shatter. So they still are gonna have some options to attack. As Fancy Bunny once again takes high ground. That Ash pocket is very, very deadly. As Mirai Saints is forced back into the building, but a blizzard comes out from Zoro as now the rest of the team is still there. But Fancy Bunny is actually in the backline while all that is happening. Neo gets bursted down. Is going to get resurrected. An amazing res in the middle of the team fight. Fancy Bunny is still in the backline of Mirai Saints, but he is going to get taken out. Now the rest of Team Nexus is going to clean up. Neo with a nice 3. And it seems like the point is going to go in their favor. A little late, but they eventually will get it. And they're still looking good on their old economy. They're gonna have another Bob, the Overclock, and another Shatter coming in. As the payload finally gets unlocked. Mirai Saints really have some ults that they can work with. Seems like it's about even in terms of how many they have coming up. Shatter comes out very aggressively there by Ghost. He is going to catch Navy in that. A wall, nice wall coming out there by from Zoro, blocking Neo from escaping. Barely gets hit by that lamp, but he is going to go down. And not much progress there from Nexus as they're going back to spawn. The entirety of that team fight was essentially just the Mei wall there that was placed by Zoro, ensuring that Team Nexus just could not push that choke. Here comes Neo. He's got a shatter. Can he do much with that shatter? He does a Hail Mary, but he gets absolutely nothing with that. Gets blocked. So now he is going to get punished. Another sound barrier from Basso here as Bob gets used by Fancy Bunny. But Neo got the nano. Basso doesn't get caught by that Bob. The Valkyrie's also did on the other side. Navy falls as well. Valkyrie actually gets rezzed. And Ghost is very close to that shatter actually. A slight reset there by Team Nexus, just trying to regroup with the little members that got taken out in that fight. And now they're once again back as Mirai Saints are going to give up some ground. A shatter there by Ghost into a blizzard. Neo is in a lot of trouble, but Fancy Bunny's behind. He is behind with the pocket. There's also the amplification matrix that came out. And it's up to Fancy Bunny. Getting the flank, hitting the shots. And ensures Team Nexus to get a little bit more progress. Of course, Mirai Saints are going to be able to regroup. But now we are heading closer and closer to that. This Fancy Bunny getting contested on the high ground. Are charged now by Ghost, trying to take the Ryan 1v1. Overclock finally coming out by Navy. He's in the back line. He's looking for support. He's got one. Ghost is falling on the front line as Navy continues to just completely pump out damage. A Death Muscle coming out in the back line by Cowboy. Runs straight into a hammer as Neo uses the Earth Shatter on him. Gets absolutely obliterated. And Team Nexus are going to continue to push this payload. A little stall there from Zoro, who somehow stayed alive throughout that entire fight. And Ghost is actually back. Has a bomb that's forced out by Fancy Bunny to try to move this payload. As another nano onto Ghost. But most of his team is already gone. He has a shatter. He whiffs it. He manages to catch Layla over there. Insane range. And all of a sudden it's do or die now for Team Nexus. Ghost getting eliminated. And he was the only obstacle standing in that way. A lot of resources had to be used there by both Team Nexus and Mirai Saints. It was kind of looking iffy to see if they were really willing to commit to that fight, if they really wanted to stall them right there or not. And in all that confusion, a lot of ults had to be used here. So Team Nexus only have one ult, the amplification matrix, and I feel like it's going to be used in order to allow Fancy Bunny to give them some space. This Ash, especially on the cycle on this next checkpoint, is very, very important. But Neo's walled off. He's very walled off from his team. The lamp came out very late. The rest of Team Nexus are responding. Fancy Bunny's up on the high ground along with Valkyrie, trying to gain some picks on some people who are not watching carefully. That's exactly what happens. Fancy Bunny is absolutely going crazy right now. On the high ground finally gets contested by Cowboy, and he's gonna eliminate him too. Fancy Bunny is absolutely cracked on the sticks right now, as he's single-handedly allowed Team Nexus the chance to push the payload. A sound barrier and a blizzard coming out here by Mirai Saints. Fancy Bunny threw Bob out on the field. Bob is obviously going to get the job done regardless of where he's at. But Neo gets moved off the map by Ghost. The Wrecking Ball causing havoc. It seems like it may be a little bit too late for Mirai Saints as Team Nexus are actually going crazy. Fancy Bunny getting the eliminations once more. His kill streak must be insane as he gets the nest. Zoro gets eliminated. It's just Cowboy right now on the Genji. He does manage to find Fancy Bunny as he has some support with him. The shatter comes out. It hits absolutely nobody. And Usagi eliminates Navy. So maybe there's a chance as Ghost comes back. Neo is the only one present on the point as Layla falls in the back line to Cowboy. And I can't believe it. The stall from Cowboy allowed them to take the fight. An insane last point contest there by Mirai Saints as they will pick up the map. And well, we've got ourselves a series now. We are tied at the halftime, and it's going to be interesting to see how both teams react to this, as it still could be anyone's game. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Team Nexus versus Mirai Saints, and we've had an amazing series so far, with Team Nexus starting us off with a very well-rounded first map that they would eventually meet a response with Mirai Saints in the second map. As now we see some substitutions. We have Bob the Builder coming up on Tank and Aged Rocker on the DPS. Mirai Saints staying with their core. And now we see the next map. Obviously, we saw Kings Row, what was going on in that map, with Team Nexus showing some more signs, but ultimately getting stopped by Mirai Saints. As now, on our escort map, we're going to be going to Circuit Royale, another one of the famous maps along with Kings Row so far in the tournament. And it seems that, for Team Nexus at least, bringing in Ace Rocker and Bob the Builder, that they're obviously going to try to bring out the strats. Either I'm expecting some Hog to be played here because of, and I'm not really sure what Mirai Saints' plan here is, since the addition of, well, actually the lack of addition of any substitute is actually going to make it difficult to tell what their plan is going to be. As we all know, Circuit Royale is one of those maps where hit scans are obviously going to be the primary focus. They can just deal so much damage on the playground on multiple points of the map, especially on that second checkpoint where attackers have to go up the hill. What we see here, Mirai Saints getting a little friendly with the piano. Some beats from another century before the map, as we see them on their attack round. And look, they're going to be rolling with the Genji Sombra with the Diva, so it's looking like a dive-centric, as we see Zoro over there jumping over the building, trying to come the defense on Team Nexus in order to then focus them down. Here comes the dive straight onto the supports in the back. Ghost getting a little lost there. The hat coming through onto Age Rocker. I think he's actually going to be the one who ends up eliminated first, as Ghost is now out of his neck. Trying to look for the kill there, will eventually find it. And Fancy Bunny rotating around, trying to eliminate Lucio.
Killers are down for Team Nexus actually.
Yeah. Oh, Zoro getting 2 picks as well. Oh, it is just take their pick back.
All just a very messy fight.
Very messy indeed. People
That's a
getting lost
technical
all over the place.
Might as well the Sombra now. Vitality does come and save the Builder.
The Builder. What a nickname. What a nickname.
Ah, bro, it's Hayden the Good.
Yeah, Hayden, we received news from the broadcasting team that Hayden's no more on Nexus, so this is a rare clip.
Yeah. Artifact.
Yeah. Gets hacked again, can't really do much, and just gets picked
I'm
off.
popping off in the Genji.
Yeah, usually it's Zoro on the Genji, but Cowboy's showing some competition.
So Mirai have 2 very good Genji players.
As you say that, you get picked off. Wow, the curse of the casters. Fancy Bunny nearly with his ult for Mercy too. Mirai do have a lot of ults though. That's the only disadvantage. Bob the Builder using his.
Rocket Soldier will prove to be very difficult for Mirai at this point.
Oh, nice dynamite. That's a, set the Lucio astray. Whoa, bump. Interesting. Immor comes in, unfortunately we couldn't really see that whole thing play out, but the Immor gets used and Sigma still dies. I think maybe it was a bit of a miscommunication there on the team.
And now Mirai they're cruising through, having a pretty chill time.
Yeah,
they dive.
Yeah, they've got Moira, I see. That might be a nice counter to Genji.
Yeah.
They're just getting
Too many
kicked off
fools
really.
instantly.
Yeah, really fast again. Mirai once again with a quick attack.
Big
You
EMP
might
bait
again,
combo.
A nice little triple. Zoro unfortunately taking the fourth, but
And
in our
the
hearts,
DPS.
Cowboy got a 4K. That's all that matters. Potentially a highlight play for the end of the game. Have to wait and see.
This is really, it's proven tough to come up with an MVP here.
Oh shit, we have to come up with an MVP. Oh yeah, I forgot about
I don't know.
Yeah, let's say we do. Let's say we do.
Fancy Bunny and Cowboys and Zora have come up to the MVP candidates.
Yeah, I definitely feel like individual performance-wise, Fancy Bunny really does take the cake. Look at him right now, just cruising through. The Mercy Pocket definitely does help. But goes down.
Does overextend a bit. Ghost does
Yeah.
capitalize on that.
Robber Builder, thankfully getting them to push back. Yeah, I definitely think that the soldier player there, I think he got a bit too confident with the Mercy Pocket, you know, puts
Yeah.
down his skill pad a bit late, you know. I feel like, you know, just take it slowly a little bit. But overall, still
Seems
good.
plain slow.
Yeah. Mirai taking their time, getting the whole team together.
Do you see both supports and Tanko?
Oh, the bomb
Oh.
comes in and kills two.
You still have both supports here. Moira ult as well for Team Nexus. Close to grab and EMP. Oh, we're just in the backline again, just cleaning up.
This round so far, Cowboy has just been instrumental to a team's success. Always in the kill feed, always having something happening.
Very good Genji player.
The defensive Sombra, I haven't really seen much be done by her. I'm not sure if that's really the play.
Miscommunication there for Team Nexus.
Oh, Cowboy
Ooh,
gets taken that. Fancy with a
big
double.
helix.
And once
Clean up
again,
now.
Mirai just escape. Good disengages, to be honest. Oh, Basil gets picked and the
Nexus
best
did try and stagger the Ghost, but
goes
kill from map.
Yeah. Fancy taking that high ground position. With the Sombra though. Yeah,
Oh,
the
very
Sombra
nice
though.
pick by Zora.
Yeah, if they kept if
You
they
probably
kept
get a
it,
res there.
I feel like Mercy's scared of the potential hack or EMP there.
Will be EMP versus EMP there. Grab. As well. And
Gets
play.
picked up quick. Oh,
Ooh,
Cowboy
he
just gets
gets-
denied.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets
Grab.
cancelled by EMP and grab.
Yeah, Genji player's nightmare.
Yeah.
Typical plat lobby game. With that moment. Fancy
Nexus
Bunny
do
looking for
open to the visor there.
And there you go, back to the instrumental Reaper May composition.
Like this.
Seems like
Interesting to
a
see how they conquer the high ground with this comp there. Cowboy
Yeah.
is usually going up top. I hope though, I don't think he wins this fight.
Yeah, missing his shots quite a bit, but so does Fancy Bunny. That was still quite messy, but Zora goes
Throws him
in.
back. But he's just
Zara-
behind the
What a
tank.
block! Over a
Look
wall.
at the does die here. Fancy Money gets two there.
Oh, it's just a pocket soldier diff.
Yeah. They have to deal with this soldier in the high ground.
Yeah, I definitely feel like once again this is wreaking King's Row problems where they sail through the first 2 points and the third one they just get stopped and they don't really know what to do.
We only have 30 seconds left on the timeline.
Yeah, considering they had about 4 minutes to start off this engagement, you know, lost quite a lot of time already.
Still goes down already.
And Basil again, Fancy just getting all the picks and he just doesn't get pushed off fast enough, and as soon as he does, he just runs off.
Good counter coalescing by Santi there. They focus on the Mercy here. Could be a winnable fight.
EMP comes in, yeah. Nice
Chatter.
counter.
They get Hayden here. Fancy Bunny just in the backline again. High ground. Just getting 3 kills that fight.
Yeah, overtime is just valiant effort. I just feel like Fancy Bunny on that last point, just the soldier with the pocket.
And they
with the,
played the high ground very well.
yeah. Overall, we didn't really see the Sombra doing a lot, but I feel like the Sombra from the defensive side at least was able to really complement the soldier's, movement and support him in an annoying way. You see Bob the Builder on the hog.
You predicted.
So I assume you've interacted with Bob the Builder before. What would you say about his hog?
Target. Looks pretty good. Gets the hooks.
Yeah,
It's a little too aggressive sometimes, but
Mm-hmm.
does get the necessary picks. So
Yeah.
hopes for this attack.
Yeah, I definitely will point out one flaw that I do feel like Nexus may have. It's just they do really have an over dependence on Fancy Bunny popping off a lot of the time. Like it's an interesting way to build around a certain player, but I feel like maybe sometime a bit more often they are winning these engagements, but it'd be interesting to potentially see some more speed action.
Oh, Mirai Saints going on a double hit scan now. This is interesting. Bit of a switch up from the last 2 maps.
Yeah, indeed. With the Widow Ash engagement might be interesting. We have a Sombra though, that's gonna be really annoying for the Widow.
Yeah. To be careful with this sideline though.
Fancy Bunny missing the dynamite, but it landed in a position where it just gets everyone, I'm pretty sure, doing a lot of
But
damage.
falls early. You have no more immortality as well.
Yeah, Sigma hacked as well, can't really do much. The Hog's taking a
Very,
lot of damage. Oh, what a hook.
Very big hook by Hayden.
Nice finish as
Take
well.
this down from Mirai. Good disengagement. Release your speed.
Ooh,
Oh, sick.
yeah, nearly with that hook.
Pretty nice
Valkyrie
dive
hit-
there.
Oh.
That's a very good pick by Cowboy.
Yeah.
The
Main
res
hit-
off that.
Oh, yeah, res down though. But they don't,
I think Mirai might go for the secondary touch.
they
I
seem
think they
way
just give up second point.
Yeah, they seem way too.
Wait, but still touches. Cowboy gets Fancy Bunny. Investing also into this fight. Looks like it's paying off. Zoro getting 2 kills.
Oh, we're free! Okay. Another pop-off
Very good
moment.
fight.
Zoro's been quite silent this game so far, but that soldier ult was really showing that he does have it in him. Goes
Still needs to
75
watch out
with
for him.
goes 75 with the Sig ult. Usagi with the window. Possibly do something with that huge hack.
Nexus might hop close to 5 ults here. Some 2 of them there.
Huge pick. Or, I don't know if
Might
going
die
for the
here.
if going for the Ash there was the correct play.
EMP by Age Rock.
Huge coalescence.
Team Nexus use a lot of ults that fight though. They use 4 ults, keeping the whole hog.
Yeah, Mirai used 2 of the 2 ults as well though. So overall, I feel like it's not too bad of an engagement for the one fight there.
Alright, you gotta be careful that hook. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Everybody getting a little too aggressive there. Pick up. Mirai Saints can just push this now. Big hook by Hayden there. It's real full. People come out.
Pushing them all together.
Bro does manage to kill Hayden though.
Yeah, Hayden was quite a stationary target there. But after the ult was after pushing everyone away with the ult, he just gave the hit stand more options.
White Tank's just playing slow. They don't have a tank with him yet.
Here we're gonna see the soldier against pocket soldier. Wonder how that was gonna turn out.
Saints have the visor available. I wonder if they can use it in this fight. Very low.
Oh, well,
Valkyrie with one kill on his selfie.
yeah.
D-Bunny with a 2, Valkyrie with a 2 as well. Fight for Nexus.
Yeah, these last two fights, Valkyrie has been really efficient with the coalescence. Getting 2 picks both fights, I'm pretty sure.
Behind scouting.
Yeah, EMP's coming up as well. That could be quite
Probably
a
gonna
lot.
come with the EMP visor here, to be honest.
Yeah, most like. Oh, gets
Ooh.
picked off.
Good hit by Ghost.
Mercy right there. Oh, so they're getting the pocket versus pocket treatment.
Zora kills Layla. Boy, he does fall there.
Oh, the backline. They're both down. Nexus coming back.
Oh, Nexus up there.
Yeah, it's Bob the Builder's about to have his ult as well. It's just Fancy Bunny still holding onto his ult.
Coming up, Team Nexus coming up with 3 ults here. Also having 3 ults as well. Very big ults. Ooh, Zora does fall there.
Yeah, their main ult goes down.
Ace Rook does die. Be very big for Mirai. Bunny falling low. Maybe Ghost can finish off that kill.
The point's wide open, but no one's contesting it. It's good that they went on it. Potential C9 happening there.
Good fall here. Tali's already out.
The visor was off.
Pretty dead.
Oh, huge EMP. And the point
That's
gets
this game.
fine. Interesting game there. Once again, I just feel like Mirai on that last point just not clinical enough.
Yeah, they don't know how to contest the high ground, it looks like.
Yeah, I definitely feel like, potentially even, on the attack, running that soldier to potentially try to attack the high ground soldier could have been quite good.
Guys, welcome back after the break. We're in the fourth map now. Only 2-1 to Team Nexus. Game was very Nexus dominant here. We will be subbing in for. I don't know. Who played last map?
Age Rocker.
Age Rocker.
Yeah, he's chilling in the back line. It's understandable that he was instrumental to the win, I reckon. But yeah, like I said, he's playing the Sombra. You don't really see much of him. So
Right, will be new Queen Street there.
yeah, playing straight. Once again, we're just gonna get a beautiful tour of the map.
In my opinion, I think that new Queen Street is probably the best push map, to be honest.
I feel like your opinion is wrong. I just love Esblanca. The Portuguese vibes. The map's just nice.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm guessing you like Paracia then.
We can both agree Colossia is the worst.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I definitely feel like, there are some people who give push maps quite a lot of slack, but I don't know, I just feel like it's really nice because you go from defense, attack, it's just, there's a lot of stages of, you experience all 5 stages of grief just from this one map.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
They hit it on the hog again.
Yeah. Cowboy
Look at
once
the
again on the
Genji
Genji. Ooh, interesting to see the Genji matchup.
It was the tank in the first 2 maps as well, so be interesting.
Yeah, let's see. Taking up high ground.
Playing slow here.
The Moira's up a little bit. Yeah, she knows she can use her fade to get away, and yeah, just getting a bit of old charge.
Overall, Mirai playing very
Barrier
for now.
Okay.
Trying to kill the soldier here though.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. They put a lot of resources, and those get taken down.
They are getting capture progress though, so.
Oh, Basil got a pick on Fancy. Okay, he gets Rez, but Rez is down and back into neck.
Play this smart. Usagi does get down by Haven though.
Alright, yeah. Team starts falling off.
Yeah, I feel like Mirai needs to fall back here. They hit him with another hook.
Yeah, I like the aggressive engagements of Mirai. I just feel like it's not coordinated enough.
Yeah.
Just like we saw there, it's just Ghost went in, then Cowboy a bit later, then Basil a bit later. It's a bit. No, I like the idea. It's just maybe the execution isn't the most ideal.
Oh, target focus heals. Let's do it.
Yeah, Team Nexus with 2 ults already. Both support ults as well. Mercy to
Dropping
engage.
very. When it does go down here, very good engagement.
Yeah, bad
The rest of this
position.
will be pretty huge. It does get a rest there. Coalescence coming out by Team Nexus.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Just full.
Get someone.
It does kill the. Does get killed.
The Genji diff comes out too. With the blade.
A lot of ults coming out from Team Nexus here. 4 ults.
Yeah, Visor wasn't needed 100%, but
It's coming back with 4 ults though, so the
yeah.
next fight, it's likely going out to Mirai using ults.
Nexus have forward spawn though, so unless they wipe the whole team, there could be some trickle back in.
You're gonna re-engage.
Cowboy definitely looking to use this old combo with the EMP, yeah. Oh, Neo.
Cowboy falls early.
Genji diff again. Zoro really
Dropping
out
really
there
Gets
as well.
killed. Are you using the coalescence? Keeping this alive.
Basil just about gets away.
Close, disengage.
Yeah, we're seeing them put a lot of ground.
ults.
Yeah. They have 3 ults,
Matching
but
Haven.
the distance so massive now. It's really going to be hard to push back, especially with forwards
Pretty
playing.
nice EMP.
Okay, yeah, ults come out. Sweet
Take the
deal.
EMP from the
Yeah, bog standard. Nicely executed. That's what we like to see.
that
The
lot
question,
coming from Cowboy and Zora. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, always them two in the kill feeds. It'll definitely be interesting to see if Nexus contests here to potentially stop the forward spawn.
They give it up
No.
there.
Give it up.
See who gets the first hook there.
Cowboy
this.
just chilling in the chilling on the left side, just getting some damage. On the Mercy, nice dive. Just gotta be
Cowboy
careful.
Kill Mercy. It does get hooked and killed though.
Oh yeah,
But he kills.
he misplayed it a little bit there, I reckon.
Yeah.
Let the Moira orb damage him a little bit too much and then goes down, but overall,
To stay alive.
yeah, overall fight going well though. You know, they're pushing up.
Come back. I'm assuming Nexus are probably gonna test before they get forward spawn here.
Oh, 100%.
Both supports.
20 meters left, Neo in the back
Yeah.
line with
No vaya a ser que lo necesite.
The Vice is probably gonna come out here definitely.
yeah, they've got beaten.
See when he dies early here. Very good pick right at the start.
And Mercy's
Feels
probably
good
gonna
like that.
go.
Nice speed. All of us coming out here from right there.
Yeah, all ult and no kills coming out.
Big sleep, but misses the hook. Just took away. Rio's getting used by Mirai and Mouse to nothing.
Oh, nice hog engagement. Having to reload,
Yeah,
bro.
nice.
Oh, Zora nearly
Very-
getting fancy
very good
damage.
hook. Here you go. Nexus back on the charge.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mirai weren't able to get forward spawn, so if they're gonna have to wait, and they're gonna have to try contest. And
Team Nexus do get full spawn here. Yeah,
yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about push maps. It's just
yeah.
as soon as someone gets like 100+ meters, it's really difficult to push back.
Pretty
Usually,
EMP, but
Survivor combo.
the Zora and Cowboy, the EMP with Cowboy Zora is powerful. Very good combination.
Yeah, once again. Interesting to see Basil on the Kiriko. Kiriko is really
I'm
nice.
sure that's the
with the
first time
hog.
we've seen this series actually.
We did
Kill
see
onto Valkyrie.
a Kiriko earlier, but not on Basil.
Just in the back line killing everything. Same with Fancy
just-
Bunny there.
Oh,
Actually, he matches Mirai and picks here. Yeah, do
can you get the whole team?
because
Oh,
very winnable for Nexus.
and a
Fancy Bunny with a 5k.
Okay, that's just gonna be the highlight. Unless something crazy happens, it's not getting topped by that. Usagi's nearly got that Anna ult. Could potentially be comboed with a hog. Oh, hook comes in. Not the target he was hoping for, but so you see the confusion hopping in and him not being able to finish that off. Coalescence coming through. Valkyrie pushing hard, gets hooked. They let me get too aggressive. Mercy gets the pick.
Cowboy's ult gets shut down there.
Yeah, it was looking really promising for Mirai, but all of a sudden it's just
Messy fight.
falling apart. Yeah, quite a few ults used on Mirai's side, and next
Guru
time
is
is
coming up there.
one ult.
EMP. Gonna be
Yeah.
a close fight.
Kiriko ult also coming through. Next to proved to be huge.
Ooh. This gets bold to build though. I think it's later as well. The two kills that fight.
Fancy getting Cowboy again, though.
This soldier versus soldier matchup is
Yeah,
very
first it was
interesting
the
to say the
Genji
least.
diff, now it's the Soldier diff. It's overall this game, you know, Cowboy getting some nice picks, but he seems to be getting outmushed by the enemy team's counterparts.
Both DPSOs coming off for Team Nexus.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mercy
some Mirai
ult team as
Saints.
well.
It's the boss bomb. Aiden does kill Usagi there.
Yeah, the backline was really open.
Always here in the high ground. Maybe you can get something in that backline. But still was very low. Be careful with that. There's the kill.
You could
I have to
potentially
disengage here.
farm his ult here.
He's trying to get out. Very good
Mercy
hook on the
at
back. Mercy.
Didn't get her.
Creed dies from
Accident-
that though.
Yeah, accidentally gets the Moira, I believe.
So I can get res. Jericho gets staggered here. This could be a lost fight instantly.
Oh, Zoro staggered
Oh,
as well.
both DPS from Mirai Saints are down.
Hero
They
goes
won.
down.
Nice.
Yeah. Ghost manages to get a kill, but
Yeah, that's game for Team Nexus.
what happened first? Will they
First.
contest it, or will it go to overtime? Oh, it goes overtime.
Big EMP, maybe they get a pick here. Ah, unfortunate.
And it ends like that.
3-1 to Nexus.
Really solid game from Nexus. It looked promising for Mirai at moments, but they just weren't able to capitalize on the momentum.
Overall, lots of fights looked very close, but just had Fancy Bunny on the high ground. We had Aiden getting good hooks.
Yeah,
Cowboy and Zoro popping off in the Genji.
yeah. Ult usage on both teams was overall quite decent, apart from the few miss. But yeah, it was just Team Nexus were unfortunately a lot more clinical and just took their chances. Yeah. So overall, you know, I definitely think it was deserved by Team Nexus. Fancy Bunny just going off.
A pocket,
As
yeah.
you can see,
Fancy Bunny
MVP.
MVP.
Yeah. I already, we already saw this coming. Yeah, every single
Yeah.
game, dominant. As much as I'd love to see someone else, just couldn't muster it.
I mean, even though Fancy Bunny got MVP though, like we had Cowboy, we had Zoro, even Neo on the Reinhardt as well.
Yeah. Especially Neo on the Reinhardt, but Neo goes from Reinhardt to DPS, and it's just very interesting how he's playing both roles so proficiently.
So far right now, Nexus are third in standards right now with the Astra first.
Yeah, it's quite an old match. We're a bit more forward in time now. Yeah. It's interesting to see these teams clash.
I think Nexus is gonna face off next week there. But like, if they can keep the momentum they have, they can become more dominant.
Yeah, I definitely do think that Fancy Bunny, if he does keep on this form, could potentially get Nexus through somewhere.